Hey guys, it's Chris, and today I'm going to be going over the preset pack that I created. There are four presets in this pack, and two of them are warmer tone presets, and two are cooler tone presets. So my workflow when it comes to using these presets is I just go down and see which colors I like the best, or which one I vibe with the most. So with this image, it's completely raw and unedited, and I'm going to go through them to see which ones I like more. So let's go. Okay. Oh, all right. I think I like Geos more. All right. So with this one, yo, those colors. Okay, anyways. So with this one, I really like the direction that it's going towards. I love the blue sky. Her highlight looks really nice. Maybe I would bring down the blacks just a tad and bring the highlights up. Maybe get that clarity in there. And other than that, I think that's all that I'm going to do to this image. And here is a side-by-side comparison. Yo, that is a humongous difference. All right, let me reset that. So here is a maternity shot that I picked out. And with this one, I know the presets are going to work really well because she is well lit and the greens are across the entire image. So with this one again, I like going down and clicking. I see this is like more warmer toned. I like that too. But with matte, yo, that's dope. So I might bring the highlights up a bit. Maybe make this a little bit warmer toned. And then put the blacks down a tad. Well, I want like that red to be popping too. Maybe then bring up that red saturation. Oh, and the reason that I'm not recording the full, this part of the screen is because I don't want to give away the preset secrets. So if you want to buy the presets and support me, that would be so awesome. I would appreciate you a ton, okay? So I really like this image now, and that literally took like 5 seconds. So I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison. Literally look at the difference. It's like night and day. I love this image. All right. So let's go with something like indoor lighting. So you would think, yo, okay, these presets would not work on this image. Well, let me prove you wrong right here, okay? So again, let's see. Kind of like matte. I'm sorry, I love matte. So let's go up and like this is horrible. I mean it's horrible to me. It's horrible to me, but it might not be horrible to someone else. I would lower this all the way down and put that exposure up because boy, that exposure needs to be up in this photo. Now I'd bring like the highlights up, maybe these shadows up a little bit more to get that detail. And I would bring like, let me do some luminance in the yellows and the oranges. All right, I think that's good. Do I want to change anything? No, I think I like that. Yo, let's do a side-by-side comparison. Bruh, tones, tones for days. All right. Now for this one, let's do this one. This is a direct sunlight photo. Let me go up, let me go down. I think I like Carson's. Yes, I love Carson's. Okay. So for this one, it's very warm and peaky toned. I would maybe bring the highlights up, shadows a little bit up. Actually, no, I want to bring the highlights down. Okay. Blacks. Bring a tad up. See clarity. Oh no. Nope. Bring the clarity a little bit down. Maybe bring the reds down a bit. to add more contrast. Yo, I love that. I love these tones. Here's a side by side before and after. So I really wanted to make these presets like one click and then you change something and then you're happy with it. That was the direction that I was going towards with these presets. Right, let me reset that. Let me go to this photo. Again, I just scrolled down and see which one I like the most. Kind of vibing with Lena. So with Lena, it's very warm all around, like warm shadows, warm highlights. Gives like a nice vintage tone. And honestly, I kind of love that already. I'd bring the shadows a tad bit up, a little bit of clarity maybe to get that definition. And honestly, this didn't need much change at all. So here's a before and after. I really love that. I love the vintage tones on that. All right, let me reset that. Okay, let's do this picture of Lena. So I love this image. So again, I'm gonna go through this preset pack and see which one I like. Yo, I love that. Look at the sky. Look at her skin tones. Holy Jesus. So for this one, I'd maybe bring the shadows up to get more detail. Bring highlights down. And maybe bring the saturation of the highlights down a tad. And also a little bit, bring the saturation in the shadows down too. Maybe bring the saturation of the oranges a tad bit down from there. Bring up the luminance. And that's it. Side by side. Love it. I love just like the cooler but also warm tone of this preset. I love that. So let's go for this image. Oops. So this one was very harsh light, as you can see with like the blown out sky. But let me scroll down these presets. Like mattes for this one. It just like kind of like mutes it, but also gives like a really nice skin tone, and you get like detail back in the sky. Let me like bring down the highlights, bring the shadows up a tad, bring the saturation a little bit up. And here's the side by side. Oh, I love these. I love these presets. They're so good. I use them on every photo shoot. They're just a good base to start, your workflow and your editing. I really recommend them. And then let's do one last image. Let's do this one. So again, I go through. Ooh, let's just be like extra and do geos. So that's dope already. So what I would do with this is just bring up the saturation just a tad. Maybe like bring down the saturation of the highlights. Bring down the saturation of the shadows. And then bring down the saturation of the reds. Bring up the exposure. Cut that, get more clarity in there. Just a tad. Move down the blacks. Alright, I love that. As you can see, like these presets don't need a lot of tweaking. It's just little things here and there, just minor things. Here's a side by side. That's dope. I love that. Alright guys, so that is it. That is my preset pack in a nutshell. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video of how to, tweak your presets to fit your image. I hope you guys like these presets. I worked super hard on them, and if you buy them and use them, please tag me. I'd love to see how you incorporate these presets into your workflow. And also, I'm going to link my Instagram down below and where to purchase these if you're interested. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Peace out.